It is breaking that the Nigerian Labour Congress, NLC, and Trade Union Congress, TUC, have suspended the nationwide indefinite strike embarked upon in protest against the brutalization of the president of the NLC, Joe Ajaero, in Imo State on November 1st, 2023. A source at an emergency joint National Executive Council NEC meeting of the leaders of the two labor centers in Abuja last night said the suspension was to pave way for more negotiations on issues that caused the strike. The source said the strike was suspended because of the intervention of the federal government through the Office of the National Security Advisor, NSA. The National Security Advisor, Manda Nuhu Rebadu, had at an earlier meeting held at Aso Rock personally apologized on behalf of the government for the attack and brutalization of NLC President Joe Ajaero. A source at the meeting said he also told us that suspects have been arrested and that detailed investigation will be conducted. We have no reason to doubt his sincerity because without his intervention, probably Comrade Ajaero would have been killed. He assured us that such acts of violence and misconduct will no longer be tolerated. We knew that the strike is biting the government very hard because today, that is on Wednesday, was more effective than Tuesday, and there were signs that tomorrow would have been more effective as more unions had joined. So, the government did not want it to continue because, like they said, it is worsening the already fragile economy, among others, and national security. Reminding you that this National Security Advisor has also said that Buhari made their economy of this regime to be worsening. Meanwhile, in Imo State, Hope Uzodinma has expressed his own opinion concerning the brutalization of the president of NLC. Listen to what he said.
Let me also tell you, you must have heard of the issue of labor. I want to put it on record that my civil servants, the workers of Imo State, who have been verified and cleared, over 98% of them, this government is not owing them any dime. If there is anything, I met backlog of salaries of judges in this state, 24 months left behind, and I struggled I made sure I paid all the outstanding arrears of salary. The Imo State government is not owing any worker. The 2% that were not paid had discrepancies. Some of them before this time were transferred from one department to another department. And they were receiving salaries from where they left and from where they went to. Some of them were not existing, never existed. And those ones were flooded because we applied biometrics. And we gave up to 9 months to every civil servant who is not receiving his or her salary to come forward. Those who came forward and made some strong cases, genuine cases, were admitted into our payroll. Today, we don't pay salaries through manual processes. We have automated our salary payment system. We have automated every government financial transaction to the extent that you don't need to see anybody at the end of every month to get your salary. The second segment we are going to is that because now people don't refer to anybody before they get salary, the level of truancy has risen. So we are now installing clock in and clock out device that will enable government not pay those who didn't come to work. And that is what we are working on. The sponsored antagonism between Imo State and national leadership of Nigerian Labour Congress, politically sponsored antagonism, we are already handling. The government of Imo State regret any assault meted on the president of Nigerian Labour Congress, but at the same time condemn in its entirety the attempt by the President of Nigerian Labour Congress to take the leadership of Imo State for granted. He is one of us. He is from this state. Elected as President of Nigerian Labour Congress should be an advantage to Imo State. I think I deserve that I should be informed, even by him, that he has been elected. Not even one visit, not even one phone call to the governor of the state. Rather, he come in here, he do nocturnal meetings with political opponents. That is not acceptable. And government must not be cowed by any non-state actor. I will not submit to that. I can never be intimidated. I represent the interests of my people. You gave me the mandate. What are you talking about? If you look at in this hall, you see the leadership of both PDP, Labour Party, and the APC. The Elders Council is non-partisan. And if you have taken a decision, government in office must enforce the decision for and on behalf of Imo people. So I want to thank you for all the support and for the trust you have given to me. And I want to go home and rest. I will never betray you.
Yes, if you take time to analyze what Hope Uzodinma said, you would understand that he lied to an extent, because most of the workers in Imo State actually have not been paid, and so many issues of arrears and allowances. This was the reason why Comrade Joe Ajaero, the national president of the NLC, was in Imo State to resolve the issue. And the workers in Imo State were planning protests. So the issue is that Hope Uzodinma was thinking that it was a political hijack, since the election is around the corner, that Comrade Joe Ajaero, the national president of the NLC, had come maybe to support other parties, not him. And you could hear him saying that Joe Ajaero is from Imo State and he have not visited him once. So right from time they had an issue, or let me say it's a personal issue, that Hope Uzodinma is not happy with him. Maybe that is the reason why he sent thugs and police after him. But I think it's a regrettable act. They are now regretting, begging. Even the federal government had to take the office of the National Security Advisor, who is a friend to the Labour Union, to make sure that they conduct strike. And that very day when this thing transpired, Comrade Joe Ajaero issue was intervened by the National Security Advisor. Nobody knows how the issue would have ended up till now.